We're going to do a John D. Graham song right now because we're no fools. Welcome to our takeover of the Old Quarter in a broadcast format that maximizes our physical distancing but maintains our spiritual and social connections. Yes, the good people at the Old Quarter are looking after you, trying to make sure that you get enough vitamin music to get you through these troubling times. Yes, these are difficult times, but it's nothing that music can't handle. Hurricanes, floods, plagues, wars, all have been dealt with in song. And so we are going to deal with our problems today in song as well. Because why? That's just what we do here at the Old Quarter. Hi there, Phoebe. If I didn't have stuff on the table here, I could help you out. In times of trouble, we decide what we need. What we take with us, what we leave. And how much of your answers can be believed. Nothing gonna save you if you're deceived. You live without water for 5 days? Can you live without shopping when you get paid? Did you ever doubt you'd have your house on the hill? Can you live without all the folks who never will? Can you live without your dope? Whatever it might be, kind bud or Budweiser, works the same for me. Can you live without them whispering your name? Can you live without cashing in your fame? Can you live without her? Let's make up your mind. Can you live without her? You're running out of time. Can you live without her? 'Cause it's the way it's playing out. Can you live without her? Can you live without? Times of trouble, we decide what we need, what we take with us, what we leave, and how much of your answers can be believed. you're deceived? Can you live without her breath on your neck? Can you live without the laughter and the sex? Did you ever doubt you'd have your house on the hill? Can you live without all the folks you never will? Can you live without callous on your knees? Can you live without the scar that no one sees? Can you live without living by degrees? Can you live without doing exactly as you please? In times of trouble, we decide what we need, what we take with us, what we leave, how much of your answers can be believed. Nothing gonna save you if you're deceived. Thank you, audience. Jeska Bailey pulling the strings and making everything happen here on our virtual takeover of the old quarter of Galveston, Texas.
Well, because do you want to stream it to everything or to just your page? Because that's an RTMP. Now we should be good to go. You ready?
Yeah.
We're so late and I don't care. I'm fine with it because I have to be fine with it. Because it's not working yet. Why is it not working? We're having a hard day today. Trying again.
And I don't understand why I am here with all my brothers who disappear without me. My folks, their hopes and dreams is cigarettes and gasoline around me.
Can you guys still hear us? Comment if you can hear.
So it just went out. So
don't
maybe it's a
know.
maybe it's a power supply
I
problem.
don't think so.
Huh.
Because can you
Can
hear us?
anyone still hear us?
Can you guys hear us?
Somebody said something. This part is interesting.
I really don't know what to do.
Well, if you are still listening, I want you to close your eyes and just imagine otherwise in...
Screw it. I'll just do the whole show naked.
Yeah, that's a
we go.
great idea. Let's do that.
Just taking my clothes off
Jess.
here. Whoa.
I'd never seen the battleship before. That's pretty impressive.
It's brand new.
Oh, well, let me see. Where was I? Yeah. Johnny was a true blue cowboy fan. He put his weight in the shovel, had his faith in the man. Can't understand God's plan today. Oh, he hung it all from the weather vane down. Cut back the cedar and he leveled the ground. Now he's found his command washed away. Oh, there's no mercy in this land. These streets are letting care, and I don't don't understand why I am here and all my brothers disappear without me. My folks, their hopes and dreams, just cigarettes and gasoline around me. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. But here I am. Here I am. How will the blood come back? We'll do it all again.
Blood comes back, we'll do it all again.
Blood comes back, we'll do it all again.
Blood comes back, we'll do it all again.
How will the blood come back? We'll do it all again.
Video comes back, we'll do it all again.
Blood comes back, we'll do it all again.
Oh, that felt really good to sing naked.
Ah, it does. It's very freeing.
Yeah. So I guess we should
Yes.
try and figure out what to do here.
We redid the palace in our favorite color.
Our palace, meaning our home that
Yes,
we're in right now.
yes, and we might have overdone it just a little bit, but we appreciate everybody out there that is still using their imagination. Yes.
Close your eyes and imagine Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, because that is what we look like.
Locked in a death match. And
I'm
it's all
naked.
happening right here. And she's naked. Meaning she, I mean Angelina Jolie.
That's me. You mean Jess.
I mean Jess is what I really meant to say that I mean.
I hope everyone's enjoying our banter as we try to hook everything back out here.
this so it gets your head.
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right. So I guess we should go ahead and play some music quickly before people lose faith in the whole system.
Do some of that. Do some of that. Oh my gosh. Would y'all like to know about the first fight Guy and I ever had? Guy doesn't want you. It's so cute. Are you ready? We didn't fight for a whole year, guys. We didn't fight for a whole year. And then we were playing Candyland.
Cause you're a rule breaker.
With the kids.
Rule breaker can't lose.
We were playing Candyland with the kids.
Because many men to be left behind. Many might see, might if you know. Many might start, but very few go. You know the best of the night. Just before day, cause when I choose and if the man don't work, that's still.
It went black again. Oh, it's all gone. Oh, Lord.
Did you stop pedaling? I didn't stop pedaling.
I didn't stop pedaling. I don't know. Maybe
Black is back.
Maybe Steve Young stopped pedaling. I don't know. Let's blame Steve Gallion. What about Juliana Knowles? Maybe she stopped pedaling. I don't know. What do we do in the dark here?
Where's the Indian chief?
I guess I need to take my clothes off again.
Whatever it takes.
And on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. on local channel 16 in Austin, Texas. Yes, that's right, folks. We are desperate. We are not only playing to a living room full of no one, but we are broadcasting a video full of nothing to you in your homes, where we hope that all of our nothing we're sending you makes you feel something. And now Guy Forsyth will sing a song as I press buttons and probably break the entire system. But we'll be back again. Again.
Do you think they could still hear us?
Yes. All right. If we go away, we'll be back. The show. Haven't done this one in a minute.
Let's see. We can mess this all the way up. Got a letter from
I'm a messenger. Read it when it came. Said that you were wounded. You were bound and chained. You were loved and you were handled. You were poison, you were pain. Oh no, oh no. You were naked, you were shamed. You could almost touch heaven right there in front of you. Liberty just slipped away on us. Now there's so much work to do. But the door that closes tightly is the door that can swing wide. Oh no, oh no, not expecting to collide. For a minute I let my guard down, not afraid to be found out. Completely forgotten what our fears were all about. Oh no, oh no, be without. There's a chance that love will take it.
Oh, God.
This desire I can't kill.
It's back.
Here's my heart, please don't break it. I will crawl to your foothill.
Today sucks.
I'm frightened, but I'm coming. Oh, baby, please lay still. Oh no, oh no, not coming for the kill. Oh no, oh no, not coming for the kill. Oh no, oh no, not coming for the kill.
Dad bless it.
Well,
What shall we do?
good evening. I'm Guy Forsyth, and I'd like to welcome you to a very special performance.
Okay, ready? 1, 2.
Greetings from the Forsyth house.
Nobody can. We'll just hope that I catch all the great things, right?
Yes, blood fart. Eye pierce bitches.
Yay! Good dog. Alright. Y'all just have to cut it up until now. Okay, ready?
What are we doing?
We're giving you an update. Ready? Hi. Here, I want to see if I need to make this a little brighter. Hardcore workout.
Always do it with a straight face.
I have to put the memory card in it. I didn't know what I said.
take the memory card out.
They stick together.
Okay, stop. I'm trying. Stop.
Okay.
Hello, Internet. Phone is taking.
Yeah, I think if we get Brenda Ladd's phone, we can use that as a as the port. Get out of the way, Bella.
I'm on the side.
Nothing makes for better performance than just utter chaos. It's all for you.
Yo.
I'm trying to.
Baby back, baby back.
For our live shows, and here is my switchboard. Anybody, don't hurt each other.
I still have you.
With immense gravitas that is shown by the gravitic effect it's had on this cat. Baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby.
Get up. Get up. Get up.
Scoot up just a smidge. Oh, they scooted you. Great. Sorry.
Oh, I did not.
Yeah, where am I getting that from?
Stop
I'm in
clicking.
it.
Okay.
Cat's like, I can't be expected to work under these circumstances.
No, grab him again. You got to do it. Look, he's like.
Mary May has a goal. She has.
Really enjoying this bottle of wine. Wish you were here. Baby back, baby back, baby back, baby. Sauce. Baby.
Okay, just let Dad do his thing. 1, 2.
Hi, I'm Guy Forsyth. Watch our performance, or this cat gets it.
Background.
Hey, Patrick.
Hey, Jessica, how are you today?
I'm good. It's been another week.
Yes, it has been a week. Good
Yeah,
to see
and
you.
we've got a lot of things to cover. I know that
Absolutely.
a couple days ago, I got an email from Austin, Texas musician with so many important information tidbits in it.
Before we get all into the technical stuff, we can maybe start off with something fun. We've been working with a restaurant group called New Waterloo to provide discounted menu options to Austin musicians. You know, so for all of our musicians who, you know, maybe want a date night out or, you know, something cheap to do and some good food, then, you know, this is for you. New Waterloo put out an Austin, Texas musicians menu just for our ATXM Pro members. And that's for the restaurants Sway, La Condesa, and Cafe No Say. And so if you check those ATXM Pro emails, you'll see those menu options, and all you have to do is show your server that email when you order. All the options on the menus are $10 and under, including some fun alcoholic drinks and meals and desserts and stuff like that. The only catch, you do have to be an ATXM Pro member to participate. So, you know, if you are a working musician in this town, go over to austintexasmusicians.org and apply for ATXM Pro membership. It's free. All it is to just serve our musicians who are working so hard in this community and bring them some extra perks. Yeah.
I also saw in that email that you guys were letting people know that the Electric Ladybird is taking submissions.
Yeah, of course. Electric Ladybird is a program that's put on by the Austin Public Library. Okay, and so the library does create these curated playlists of just Austin musicians, you know, so you can tune in and listen to Austin music. And the musicians who submit and are accepted do get payment. That's, you know, certainly quite a bit better than your other streaming options. There's just so much going on. And I want to say the main, you know, issues affecting musicians right now are unemployment benefits, obviously. We're not quite, you know, the lights aren't back on yet. We're not all back to work yet. And so we're still having to, you know, navigate the whole unemployment system. The great, wonderful thing that's happened this last year is that we have these great relationships now with the Texas Workforce Commission and with Congressman Lloyd Doggett's office to get all that latest information and kind of, you know, if you will, sort of boil it down to layman's terms so we can all understand and get those benefits we need, right? Pandemic unemployment assistance.
Yeah, yes. As you know, many people, because they couldn't count the bulk of their earnings, they got stuck with the minimum benefit of $69 a week. And the bill provides a little relief for those folks, but it's not yet been fully implemented by the Workforce Commission. And perhaps we can hear more about that today. Basically, workers who have at least $5,000 a year in self-employment income from their gigs, but are disqualified from receiving the pandemic unemployment assistance because they are eligible for regular state unemployment, they will receive an additional $100 per week until March the 14th. That's assistance added on top of the $300 supplemental allotment, meaning that people that qualify for that will get $400 in weekly supplemental assistance.
Now, the recent federal legislation, did that include any funding for music venues, and how can venues apply for those?
It did, and Pat and Scott and I guess Nakia is off this afternoon, but to everyone with your group, y'all did a fantastic job with the city of Austin, and I know that money is beginning to flow, and I hope we will see the federal money flow soon. What we were working on was essentially called Save Our Stages, and $15 billion was included through the Small Business Administration for grants of up to $10 million to live venues, to independent movie theaters, and cultural institutions. That's a lot of money, but that's a lot of institutions.
We hope to paint a prettier picture for venues and for the whole live music economy, you know, once we get past this thing. So again, just thank you for the work you guys did in getting that Save Our Stages Act pushed through. One more question. We have another unemployment expiration date coming up in mid-March. Do you think there will be any additional relief coming for unemployment?
Well, I'm sure some of your listeners heard about President-elect Biden's speech last night and commentary on it today. I was very encouraged by it. For one thing, just listening to him and the detail in which he went and the empathy, the understanding of the pain and the struggle that so many small businesses and so many families are going through right now was truly in itself a whole new approach.
Okay, so I hope that provided some information. You know, I think a lot of the things we covered in that video include 2021 extensions of unemployment claim benefits for gig workers, for independent contractors, and sole proprietors. And we also addressed a lot of frequently asked questions in regards to those benefits. So if you have any questions or if you need to find more information, watch the video or reach out to me and I'll get you where you need to go.
You also had a meeting this last week over licensing, which was really insightful.
Benefit to our community to have longtime Austin entertainment lawyer Chris Castle, Abby North, who does a lot of music licensing and sync licensing out in Los Angeles, and then of course our wonderful Gwendolyn Seal, entertainment lawyer here in town. You know, there's this synergy happening this year that I've never seen happen in music here in the city. With, you know, we've got the Live Music Fund coming into play. in late spring, and applications will be open for that. And then, of course, funding getting out to venues, the SAVES funds, and then the Save Our Stages funds coming down the pipeline from the federal government. And then finally, I think this is the most exciting piece out of all of it. We have what's being called the Austin Economic Development Corporation. Is going to be launched at the end of May. And essentially what this does is that this allows the city to engage and invest in public-private partnerships to kind of grow these pools of money and reinvest in the economy, right? And so specifically what that means for music is that there is going to be the creation of what we call a cultural trust. Okay, this is a collection of monies, public and private, that are going to be used to develop our music community more, that are going to be used to invest even in real estate purchases that will directly benefit our music community. So, we talk about things like the Live Music Fund, that's right now, I think, sitting around 3.5 million in those hot taxes. When you put it in something like the AEDC, you start to see those funds grow and start to see, not just payouts like they're talking about, but real investment in the community. So all of a sudden we see programs centered around equity that will finally give, musicians of color who have been left out of the picture for so long, a chance to develop those communities, to grow those industries and things like that, to give them a chance to have their own businesses in the city. So we start to hopefully see a very different picture in Austin's music economy than how it's traditionally been. So
that's wonderful. That's exciting. Like
Very
right away, I have tons of names pop right into my head. Are you familiar with Harold McMillan and all the work he's been doing?
Absolutely. He's been in the game for, 30 years, trying to push the ball forward in terms of equity in the city. Harold is a guy, who has been working in our music community for decades to try to push the ball forward in terms of equity. And so a lot of these things that Harold's been talking about, the creation of an African-American cultural district and all these things that should have happened a long time ago, we'll finally see come into play, So it's like, Harold spent decades pushing the ball forward, and now he finally has some help.
Yeah, he's every couple of months he does a big thing where we all have to go help him get signatures,
Absolutely.
This would be so beautiful for people like Harold, because Harold's not the only person that has been working effortlessly for years trying to keep this dream that they have moving.
But besides the people you hear about in the papers all the time, there's so many people of color, musicians of color out there working so hard to bring these issues to light. And hats off. I've just never seen this kind of effort in the community where everybody's coming together as advocates to push this ball forward. So
perfect. Thanks for being here with us again.
Thank you so much, Jessica. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
Thanks.
All right, I'm looking up where it says drums on the. I think it sounds good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. There's a roots vibe to it, but I would rather have it be more sonically than like a distance recording.
What's Patreon, you might ask? Or you might also say, please stop talking about Patreon. But we can't, because we decided to be artists in a pandemic.
Hey there, it's Guy Forsyth, which you might know if you're already on this Patreon page. But we are here today at 6 String Ranch making new music, which will be available to you as soon as we can crank it out. And we're going to use the fabulous collection of guitars and instruments here at 6 String Ranch, including some of these keys. The bridge.
Hi, I'm Ed Smith.
and I'm here at Six String Ranch with Guy Forsyth and Jeska Forsyth, and we're about to record their song. It's something about snakes and scorpions in Texas, and I figured that's pretty cool.
How did that feel?
Oh, I mean, I could tell that there were things that I would punch in it, but I think that the form was there. The only thing, it's just right at the beginning. I'm wondering if there's a bar or so. Also, everything.
Got to start somewhere.
Right. And I like the idea of putting together a loop and just using that.
Yeah, over the top of it.
Yeah.
Now check this out. Look,
It sounds
this
good.
is without anything on it. That's beefy enough.
Yeah, certainly out of the number of different times, even if you only found just took your favorite one.
So this is going to be fine. Do you want to do a vocal on it, and we get a vocal half?
Yeah, I think
from there?
that would confirm, like any structural things, and we could fix them too. But let's do the vocal.
Yeah. All right. Let me get you set up for that.
Oh, God. Sorry, I'm trying to also be a cameraman.
Goodness,
I know this.
it's
is
all
like,
happening.
This is like the Mazar brothers or something. Or come on over here. Just want to make sure. Is that about the right? Is that a little?
No, that's good.
Okay, great. All right. So I'm just going to have you turn this over here.
Yeah, let me have the drums with it. That's fine.
There are snakes around my trailer. I found a scorpion in my bed. Snakes around my trailer. Found a scorpion in my bed.
Hey guys, can you sing loud for me?
1, 2, testing. Hey. If Texas had its way, I'd be gone without a trace. 100 right behind me to take my place. Hot sun, working on my red clay, and it cracks just like a chain.
There you go. Just pulls it all together.
Hell in August, Texas. Fools pray for rain.
So the cool thing about creating a loop like this is we can just take that now and move it in.
So what is this?
This is an old school, but it's not one of the ones that you usually use. And it says it has a Shure model 515 on here. Okay.
I want you to play through the whole thing in case we can find a really cool loop with a harmonica instead of using the guitar loop.
Sure. All right.
Well,
Yeah.
so where are you at?
We're brilliant.
Oh.
We're going to listen.
Does he think he got what he needed?
Yes.
Great.
Moving the mic a little bit, that's on the amp. So
Forget about it. All right, so we have that. So I have that time you play some great hooks on the harp and towards the end.
There's a snake.
That's a great lick right there.
by runner.
Yeah, the potato bell, potato bell.
Potato Bell.
There are snakes around my tree. found a scorpion in my bed. If Texas.
That's it right there. One thing I would like to do with this is have you play national on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But you play national like you played the guitar, especially in the first part of the song,
Mm-hmm.
or that one like boom to do.
Yep,
boom.
yep,
You know,
yep.
just with that old white national, we'll sit you down and have you play that,
Mm-hmm.
and just have you play that loop, the same loop that we play with the acoustic guitar, but that with the national sound way hipper
Mm-hmm.
than the acoustic guitar.
Either electric or a national.
Oh
something
yeah,
that will-
sure. Well, you can play the whole
So,
thing. Let's
but-
go get that white national. It's a bear, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's but if anyone can do it, you can do it. You just have to find your way out of the room. So there's that one, and that one is the coolest one. But there's other ones
Mm-hmm.
too. How's it? That one feel like it's going to be too hard to play?
No, I think I can play this.
Yeah. It sounds great.
So pretty.
Oh, it's super cool. It's a little buzzy. I think that's this. Is that one of these? Or is it this?
It's gone now, and it was one of the
All right,
something was
great.
disappeared. It might have been
Perfect.
like that.
Yeah, because it's from the 20s or something.
Art is a process of discovery.
Yeah. And of course, it's a bear in a tune too, because those tuning pegs are ancient. Let me make sure I have the headphones set over here for you. No, it's just. Beautiful job.
doing it like that. Hi.
This U is over here, this U is over here, this U is in the middle, and these U's are over here.
My fate, if Texas had its way, I'd be gone without a
So many
trace.
me's.
100 right behind me to take my place.
It's a whole song.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There are snakes around my trail.
I love the sound of those,
I
that
found a
acoustic guitar with the
scorpion.
national together.
Yeah.
That's the sound. I was looking for something, and that's the sound.
1, 2. In times of trouble, we decide what we need, what we take with us, what we leave, and how much of your answers could be believed. Nothing gonna save you if you're deceived. Can you live without water for 5 days? Can you live without shopping when you get paid? Can you live without having someone to blame? Can you live without a loser of your game?
you live without this fine new car? Can you live without knowing exactly who you are? Did you ever doubt you'd have your house on the hill? Can you live without all the folks who never will? Can you live without your dope? Whatever it might be, kind bird or Budweiser, it works the same for me. Can you live without them whispering your name? Can you live without cashing in your fame? Can you live without her? Let's make up your mind. Can you live without her? Oh, you're running out of time. Can you live without her? 'Cause that's the way it's playing out. Can you live without her? Can you live without? With us what we leave, and how much of your answers can be believed. Nothing gonna save you if you're deceived. Can you live without the breath on your neck? Can you live without the laughter and the sex? Did you ever doubt you'd have her picture on your wall? Live without anybody there at all? Can you live without the callus on your knees? Can you live without the scar that no one sees? Can you live without living by degrees? Can you live without doing exactly as you please? Times of trouble, we decide when we leave, but we take with us what we leave, and how much of your answers can be believed. Nothing gonna save you if you're deceived. I'm Phoebe Buffet. This is our tour manager. Thank you so much for doing all the hard work to set this up. I'm going to put you over here for a moment. I'd like to send this to everybody out there who is experiencing elevated levels of stress in these unusual times. Balance is a process of constant correction. The road to nirvana has no straight lines, and the prophets that point to a simple redemption. The words that he speaks, riddles and rhymes, can't stop your heart from falling to pieces, can't stop a lover from running away, and you can't save the world, you can't change the weather. Best you can do is to get through the day.
pig from Dallas, black patch of eyes. Sometimes
Who's watching?
three monkeys sat beneath a coconut tree, discussing things they are said to be. Said one to the other, now listen you two, there's a certain rumor that can't be true, that man descended from our noble race. The very idea is a big disgrace. No monkey ever deserted his wife, starved her babies, ruined her life, yeah. The monkey speaks his mind, and you'll never see a mother monk leave the babies with others to bunk. Pass them around from one to the other till they scarcely knew which one was the mother, yeah. The monkey speaks his mind. Another thing that you will never see is a monkey build a fence around a coconut tree. Forbid the other monkeys to come and taste while all those coconuts go to waste. If I built a fence around this tree, starvation would force you to steal from me. Yeah. The monkey speaks his mind. And there's one more thing that a monkey won't do. Go out at night, get all the stew, pick up a gun, club or knife, and take another monkey life. Yes, ma'am, descended the worthless bum, but brothers from our race, he did not come. Yeah, the monkey speaks his mind. Monkey speaks his mind.
More.
The monkey speaks his mind.
If I were queen, I'd build you a palace with peppermint patty streets. We'd live off cherry pie. We'd sing and dance forever, forever be together in our candy castle in the sky. If I were queen, if I were queen, if I were queen.
If I were king, I wouldn't want for anything, and you'd always have the finest in the land. You would always know that you have somewhere to go, never be a slave to any man. If I were king, if I were king, if I were, may you be lucky, may you be strong, may you be safe, may you live long, may you find someone to makes you smile. A million hidden treasures makes it all worthwhile.
May your conscience be your all.
May this world be your home, and may you and it treat each other fair.
Will you stand up for what's true
And find joy in what you do, and only then can you dye your hair.
If I were queen,
If I were king,
if I were queen,
if I were king. The years tumble by and there's a trick of the eye as it shows where the light was just before. Jewels of the crown, may I see you around. You always leave me wanting more.
maybe you'll have babies.
And maybe they'll have babies. There'll be babies everywhere.
It's your choice, you can choose
What to abide, what to refuse. Now get out of here.
If I were queen,
If I were king,
if I were queen,
if I were king,
if I were queen,
if I were king,
if I were queen,
if I were king, if we were.
We're going to do a John D. Graham song right now because we're no fools.